so much. Yee! All right. Well, thank you so much. Wow. Everybody looks so good on a Tuesday. Looks amazing. Well, I thank you all for being here. It truly is an honor. And I thought it would be a really good idea if I could give you a little bit of background as to what this special is all about. Is that okay? Is that okay? All right. So this special is all about how do you become a dangerous person. Okay, dangerous is not about violence. Dangerous is how do you innovate? How do you become more prolific? How do you be unique? How do you be bold? And I know what you're thinking, that I am like the last person that you would think about to be dangerous. Like I know that. I didn't grow up being dangerous. As an example, I'll give you 3 examples. The first one is that, I grew up in a very traditional household. As an example, my mother, before I came here to downtown Edmonton, she was like, Shonu, don't come, the crime. And I said, Mom, I already paid for all the alcohol. And she said, okay, proceed. Just have some spray. Second is that, I have 3 kids. 3 kids under the age of 6. How can you be dangerous with 3 kids? I don't even know how this happened. Okay, COVID happened, I knocked out, and now I have 3 kids in a minivan. Okay, the third reason is that, there's this like line where you're like the average of the 5 people that you hang out with. And for me, like most of my close friends are here, and the majority of my friends are in 4 fields: medicine, professional services, real estate, and government. And they're just waiting to play pickleball on Saturday. In fact, some of my friends here, they were so angry to be here because they were missing out on Frisbee. Where's Jeff and Tess, by the way? Thank you guys, they missed Frisbee. I also have some other friends, Justin and Nav. They're missing, where are they? They're missing softball for this, so they're just angry. That's like my friend crew, so Oh, hey! You're here. You're here. All right. Can you go to softball later or no? It's a little rainy. Okay. I'm not the person to write this special around how do you become a dangerous person. But I've dedicated the last decade of my life to this question, which is how do you disrupt the status quo? And part of the reason why I did this is because growing up, I was sold a lie. I was sold a lie. And in order to understand the lie, I actually want to take you back 110 years. There was a game-changing technology. It was known as the assembly line. And Henry Ford introduced the assembly line, and he turned a 25-cent an hour man into a $5 a day man. He turned a human into a productive cog, and then he turned groups of humans into assembly lines. And because of that, we've done everything in the pursuit of efficiency, productivity, standardization. And the greatest lie that we've ever been told is that you can do whatever you want. Make it what you want. Be bold. But the footnote has always been, make sure that it's on the assembly line. And I've been trying to dedicate the last decade of my life to disrupt the assembly line. And it's interesting, a number of months ago, I was at a keynote. There's 1,000 people there. And at the back of the room, somebody asked a question. We got a question here.
Thank you, Shawn. Oh, that's loud. Thank you for this presentation. So I have a question. Let's say I read your book, I follow all the tips, and at the end, how do you say, oh, I'm successful? Because you're gonna die, right?
Yes.
So at the end of the road, what's next?
And that question stuck in my mind for months. Why am I doing this? Why is this so important to be a little bit more dangerous? And I thought about the question, and actually he was right. We are gonna die. We are gonna die. But the reality is that most people die at 23 years old. Most people die at 23 years old. They're just not buried until they're 87. And where most people die is on the assembly line. Their pursuits, their passions, their interests, they die on the assembly line. And so I've been trying to dedicate my life to say, okay, how can we live a fuller life? And what's been crazy is that after my book came out, after my special came out, people have been messaging me. I've been getting 100 different messages from people, and I finally realized what this whole thing is all about, to be dangerous. It's actually about empowerment. It's actually about giving you power. And some of you, not in this room, but some people might be angry that this thing costs $6.99 to rent, or better yet, $12.99 to buy. And to be honest with you, I'm a little pissed off, because it should be $1 million. If you take these ideas into practice, it should be at least $1 million. And if there's anybody in Canada that doesn't want to pay the $6.99 or the $12.99 to get it, I am happy to e-transfer you whatever you're going to need to do to change your life. And I know I am soft on the outside, right? Like, I have 3 kids. I live in Windermere, okay? I started my career as an accountant. I have friends that want to play softball tonight. I live a very soft life, but don't get it twisted. My ambition is that I want to be the most dangerous person in the room. And the person that has actually helped me do that is my wife, Deepa. Where's she? It's crazy. The greatest hack in life is to find a partner that is the right partner. And the most unfair advantage that I've ever had in my entire life is that I found the right partner, somebody that is ambitious, intelligent, thoughtful, always thinking about me and the kids every single second. But the best part about Deepa and I is that we're always dreaming. We're always dreaming. Our favorite thing to do is to go on long drives and just dream. Long drive is like from Windermere to Edmonton. Past that, that's a long drive for us. But we're dreaming of what we can build, dreaming of where we can go, dreaming of what we can build for our kids and for ourselves. And I believe that the greatest gift that you can give your kids is that sense of dreaming. And I'm hoping that my kids grow up and they're like, these 2 people are old and frail, but they're still dreaming. So find someone that you can continue to dream with.